Welcome, Scorpio, to Pure Tarot. Tonight I'm doing a Halloween message using my little tricks and treats here. I'll be pulling one card out of each deck in front of me, as well as pulling one trinket at the end. So let us get going and let's ask the Black Cat's Tarot what the energies are for you around, or more specifically on Halloween. I mean, it doesn't have to be necessarily confined to just one day per se, but it is definitely a snapshot, right? So, Scorpio. It is Scorpio season, so happy birthday for one. Wow, this is the Queen. No, this is the King of Wands. You see, it's this symbol here is the King. I love this King of Wands. He's holding a black rose. We'll talk about it more. Let me just pull one card out of my makeshift deck. This is really interesting. This card wanted to come out. It says build. I'm laughing because the King of Wands here, he's a, how do you call that in English? I have no idea, I'm sorry. English is not my first language, but you can see, you know, he's working the metal. He's actually forged this black rose, so it's a metal rose. You can see the fire here, and he's got the hammer. So you know which kind of trade I'm talking about here, which I can't think of the name for. So it's interesting, you know, it correlates with the building here. It takes a lot of, I want to say it takes patience, and it takes a lot of skill to create something so beautiful, you know, with you know, such tools that, you know, at first glance look kind of heavy and hard to manipulate, but yet this king is achieving a higher level of sophistication. It's really, really beautiful. And, you know, when you think about it, it's the work of using metal that comes from the earth, you know, mixed with the fire, and the synergy of that kind of work and effort applied to create such a beautiful thing. It's really amazing. It tells me that, you know, Scorpio, your planet, your ruling planet, your traditional ruler is Mars, but your modern ruler is Pluto. And Pluto is the world, is the ruler or the king of the underworld. And what you find in the underworld is all the minerals and riches of the earth, right, that are hiding. And so it's interesting that you're creating something with a metal mineral that like metal extracted and eventually transformed to create such a beautiful thing. So I'm wondering if you are, I mean, it's like almost, it points to like alchemy, and it points to, you know, the idea of transformation, transmutation. It's really strong here. I'm really wondering what kind of job you have for what you do for a living. the kind of interests that you have also. You could be someone that likes deep research, you know, that likes to delve deep, and that, you know, again, the idea of taking something that is in the rough and then bringing it to its full potential. You know, a lot of, you could even say that psychology and psychoanalysis are a kind of that kind of process, right? Of taking, you know, past hurts or, you know, our shadow sides and bringing light and light as pure light, but also lightness, right? So taking something that was lower into higher. I don't know, all these images. So I'm wondering what you're building with this kind of idea as a background. I don't know. You're the only one that would know, right? It's your life. But there's definitely a lot of skills involved here. And again, I really want to point the idea that it's sophisticated, it's precious, it's intricate, it's delicate, yet it's strong and sturdy because this is a metal rose. And this is the idea of building, so it's something solid. It's really interesting. It's very symbolic, so I mean it's pointless to give you examples because you could apply it to different things. But anyhow, that's what I have for you right now with this kind of energy. I just want to look at one more thing for you. The necklace here with the jewel, it's red and it's sitting on the solar plexus. I don't know. Gives me the idea that you put a lot of, I mean, I know it's sitting lower, like more on the solar plexus, but the fact that it's red, it almost looks like a red heart. So I just want to say it's like you're putting a lot of heart into what you're doing. So let us look at the angel numbers. You have 0909. You have a very beautiful soul, and sometimes you drain yourself by helping others. Be alone for a while, and you might find out you have more creative energy after it. You would be a great spiritual teacher. That's really interesting. I was telling you about, you know, being an alchemist and transmuting energies, as well as being maybe a psychotherapist or psychoanalyst. So out of my little homemade Aladdin lamp, I'm going to pull one trinket for you. And let's see. Oh, that's really, really cool. Look, it's a puzzle piece. That's really interesting. You know, the last piece of the puzzle, isn't it rewarding when you place that last piece? When you've spent so many hours working at a puzzle and you finally put in that last piece. Or you could say it was the missing piece, right? That's really interesting. I mean, maybe that's what you do for others, right? That's what you create for others. You help them find the missing puzzle piece for themselves. I don't know, that's really interesting. And maybe maybe I was describing how you're working on something so sophisticated, it could be, a puzzle takes so much time to make, especially when it has so many pieces and a difficult, when the imagery is difficult to actually even find the right pieces to put in the right place. So I don't know, there's the idea of patience, having patience to build. Usually when you work on a puzzle, you work alone here. So you need time by yourself.